Welcome, everybody. We are live for Collision. Sorry about that.
Turns out, no, she was genuinely mortified.
Hang up the link in 1 second. Just gonna share this somewhere.
To come to you live from Mexico City and these hallowed halls.
I'm gonna put the link in 1 second for everybody to join in the box if they want to.
Like I said, now you see just how many fans Adam has.
Get out. I gotta fix that screen a little bit.
Shit ton of fans.
I gotta fix that
Singing
screen.
his song.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get up and see if I can fix that screen. Take my tablet, put it back over there. I ain't doing shit, you know.
We can see that the gravity of this moment was very special for the another superstar Adam Cole, another true bucket list item for him to compete in Rio Mexico. Since father, I think it's a bucket list for all of us. This crowd is absolutely amazing. I've been asked before. You ever been to an arena where you cannot hear yourself talk? Well,
I'll look a little better, I guess.
this is absolutely
It's if it's in the back of that, it's not gonna stand up.
Prestige and the atmosphere of Arena Mexico. We are only getting started. Super Kick Party!
That was just access TV up there. TV right by bed. This is what it says. If you want TV at night if you have to, baby. What do I do with the controls? It's on the bed somewhere. Or the table. Oh, fuck me, serious. Got my phone. Okay.
Wembley Stadium, less than 1 month away, Tony. Back on the right of the incoming World Tag Team Championship be on the line in Wembley the 30th of August. But tonight, these two teams have to function as a unit. Well, let's see how Christian Cage does with all this, because he's kind of been a cold shoulder to the Young Bucks through all of this, which is understandable.
So one view.
Well, I think we may have an answer for that, because we're going to be ranking all the nation's potential fathers by probability. Basically, who's the most likely candidate that is dad based on the evidence we know. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because we know that dad is up with evidence, but also things are actually rating of saying isn't it a bit overwhelming possibility? Yes, well, we didn't see that series focused on journeys, so it could get a hint on about special episodes where we Smith seeing his dad because he was out to lunch. This tells us a few things we would need to know. The Chicago Pokemon is still giving us hints of his father to insinuate that in future series, when they bring us back to the show or movie, we very well might finally see his dad. So without further ado, let's start off with the least potential father figure that people have speculated to be Ash's new parent, or would it work based on what we know. Starting with Ash's dad being... Yes, some people actually believe this. The theory goes like Ash's dad somehow turned into a Pikachu either by accident during the journey or on purpose, somehow wound up being the Pikachu Open gave Ash in episode 1. The reasoning behind Pikachu being Ash's father is because it would explain why Ash and his Pikachu are so close to each other throughout the show. It explains how Ash can understand his Pikachu, why he brings him everywhere he travels, and it'd just be an interesting little story between why they have such a good relationship in the anime. But there are a ton of things wrong with this theory. That being, Pikachu didn't act nice to Ash when they first met. In fact, it was quite the opposite. The second being, we now know Pikachu's origins thanks to Pokemon Journeys episode 1. As the whole episode is showing Pikachu being a Pichu, who evolves and eventually winds up at Professor Oak's lab for Ash to have. So, Pikachu being Ash's dad goes to the no category, as there's no way Pikachu is Ash's father. The next character is... This is a character from the Lower region that acted the most like a father figure to Ash, so I thought he should at least be mentioned. When Ash arrived in England for vacation, during his stay, he didn't want to leave as the champion. However, he wasn't sleeping and camping like he usually does. Instead, he was on the way to the professor of the Lower and himself. This was the first beginning for Ash to change.
I just took a TV to
Not surprising at all that we would start on this with another thing that's going on here because of the crowd and the sound and
I just seen this over there in the bedroom. You had it on the light. I know that light was on and lost it. So, I got it.
Next on the outside. And Jackson. Slits the uprights. double slash for John Moxley. Oh, wait a second. It's like I'm saying, everybody gets fired up here. Well, he caught the win. Well, fans, our opening contest continues live tonight on AEW's Grand Slam Mexico. Don't go anywhere.
And now for the greatest feel of every American game.
Impractical Jokers, all new Thursdays at 10 on TBS. This is the Burger King original chicken sandwich. Yeah, long. Try the classic. Or the crunchy, creamy loaded jalapeno. Or the smoky bacon club. This lineup is loaded with flavor for days.
Our enamel, clinical enamel strength, can help us to keep our enamel for a lifetime. It's backed by science and is clinically proven to strengthen our teeth. I would recommend this toothpaste to everybody. It's really an amazing product. Built for heavy chaos. The 2026 Nissan Rogue. #1 in beautiful quality. University of Maryland Global Campus is a school for real life, one that values the successes you've already achieved. Earn up to 90 undergraduate credits for relevant experience, and get the support you need from your first day to graduation day and beyond. What will your next success be? Good night, apartment. Good night, pots. Good night, pans. Good night, fancy espresso machine. Good night, keys to the sports car you spent years saving for. Good night, DSLR camera, vintage diving watch, and whatever that is. Apparently he knows. And good night, concerns about your stuff or anything that might happen to it. Because you bundled your renters and auto insurance with Progressive. The end. Oh, and good night, neighbor's dog.
What if I told you to get a brand new metal roof from Erie Home for 50% off the installation? Now you can. Our metal roofs are proven to withstand 120 miles per hour wind and 2-inch hail, all backed by a 50-year warranty. Call now for your free estimate.
Flag on the play, 8-point penalty. Tailgating without nature's own brioche buns. That's an L. Simpler ingredients. That's a W. Non-GMO verified? Another W. Now we're stacking toes.
I thought you might power slam those old buns to that table.
Did you really think that?
I don't know.
Nature's own. Educate yourself. Your dreams go
Your dream's never gonna go.
Welcome back to EW's Grand Slam Mexico. We are sold out tonight in the Cathedral of Lucha Libre Arena, Mexico. We're kicking things off with a huge 8-person tag team match, and the Death Riders, their teamwork, their consistency night, that's the story of this match.
Absolutely. Many people on the same page, led like some Moxley, where the so-called dark horses, the perfect soldier in the back. This could be over soon.
German suplex. Nick Jackson has been taking the brunt of the punishment for excess the last few moments. Dragon Slayer inside the ring. And no relief for Nick Jackson. His partners, his brother Matt, the Rated R Superstar, Adam Cole, and the cake all around the floor.
Yeah, Matt barely got through that time, Nigel. Crawley have tried to stop him, but could not. Now let's remember, I mentioned that tag match between Moxley and Ospreay and the Young Bucks. It was Nick Jackson who seemingly suffered some kind of head or neck issue early in the match that caused a contention between Ospreay and Moxley. I wonder if he's 100%. He looks like it right now.
He's praise as he always tends to do.
For the right corner.
Looking for the relief in the Death Riders corner, but a bit of momentary confusion, Tony.
I think you're right about maybe it's a little bit of you don't need him. Okay. And Cope now, right hands from Moxley. Right hands from the master tag. And uphill battle for Cope, but he's comporting himself well. And 2 for 1.
Cope looks tremendous. Great shape. Turn around.
Oh, Moxley ready for him. The cutter. And the commentator's cursing to his body.
One of the reasons John Moxley heavily favoured the Continental Cup. At any point, at any moment, he can turn things back around in his favour. What's he looking for now? Perhaps.
Moxley lining up Copeland. He taking a spear, but no, Copeland was ready for it. Oh, lies across the back.
Jack Perry got to be salivating now. Look at his chest. Moments his opponent. Next week in Vegas.
1 week from tonight, Dynamite in Vegas. Moxley, Jack Perry opening round action in the Continental Cup tournament. And Moxley doesn't know if he's coming or going. He's getting bounced around by both the AEW World Tag Team Champions and the Team Metal Challenge for the titles in Wembley Stadium. Well, there you go. Shots for John Moxley. Now Christian Cage.
He's going to go up top.
Christian Cage up to the top. Diving that bucket next. And Jackson drives the elbow. John Moxley in some deep water here. Death Riders trying to come to the aid of their leader, but Moxley just outnumbered 4-1.
There we go. 4 against 1. Oh, no. He's looking the other way.
And a super kick party on the Continental Champion. Pack and Garcia there in time to save this match from the Death Riders.
And Nigel, you bring up a good point. John Moxley's taken a lot of punishment. Oh, and he's got that big match coming up in Las Vegas. It's the thing with Moxley, one of the toughest, most resilient wrestlers. Professional wrestling today. What is it?
Look for Death Rider, but instead, go.
Alright. They're calling for it.
It's a great interference.
Oh, he wants it now.
Painful air. But Christian Cage trying to follow Marina Severe there. I believe it's called some sort of clock, but I'm not sure quite of the nomenclature.
I'm so glad he's there. So,
Much lower than that for you, right?
Oh, Psycho Nido from Wheeler Yuta takes down Copeland while swing. Christian Cage get killed for Yuta trying to fight it off, but instead Garcia. And Yuta, nice teamwork. But the Young Bucks hits with the super kicks. 50% there. Back Nick Jackson, Yuta, the hammer throw sends Matt into the corner, elevates up the neck, waiting for him. And the super kick again. Assistant slice, Brad, knee strike. Garcia. On the face, hit the DDT, and the Young Bucks say it's all.
He never get of it. Oh, in the grasp of Pack.
He's trying to sell this back, but Cope drops back down to Moxley. Look at Garcia. Moxley breaks free. Moxley loads up that lariat. Cope ducks under her knee.
They distracted him down to the grass for Wheeler Units. Holding on to the referee.
Cope won this match. Worked out for Wheeler Yuta.
We will never know. Oh,
Right hand drops Yuta. Meanwhile, inside the ring, Pack. The hammer throw on Copeland. Copeland ducks under Pack. Oh! Ran into Matt Jackson. A roll up here by Moxley. He's got a handful of trucks. The inadvertent contact between Matt Jackson And Aew Collision open the doors for John Moxley to steal this match of the Death Riders. Another case of point by Moxley. So this moment snatch the victory from you in a heartbeat. Jack Perry is going to have to well aware come Vegas. The households are on John Moxley 1 week from tonight. He turns the balls in Las Vegas, Nevada. And John Moxley, Jack Perry will see their first action in this Continental Cup. They will see their first ever singles meeting 1 week from tonight. But Tony, it seemed like the World Tag Team Champions Cage and Coke working well. The Young Bucks until the closing moments of that match.
Yeah, things really got a little confusing for him, but not till that year one. Remember, the Continental Cup, everyone's falling from ringside. So we know we're in the holding on to a referee.
Fans, we have a lot of implications for all in London tonight at Grand Slam, Mexico, including the decision of who will come out as the #1 entrant in the Men's Casino Gauntlet match. The winner, of course, earns a shot at the AEW World Championship. Tommaso Ciampa, Andrade El Idolo, and the High Flying Commander will face for that crucial #1 spot next. And tonight on the main event of Mexico City Street Fight, Will Ospreay will face Tomzilla. Martin Davis, the man just over a few months ago, won via doctor stoppage on Will Ospreay. Of course, Ospreay will challenge Kenny Omega for the AEW World Championship at All in London and Wembley Stadium coming up on the 30th of August. And right now, let's take a look at that very, very important matchup. Something that I wanted to say just to you, Will. Do you remember when we made that promise together? We wanted to try our best. We wanted to become champions.
Oh, God, I can't remember right now.
The best looks like I gave up. And the moment I have no friends I can turn to. Gave me new life. Gave me an opportunity. And I didn't look at the guy that broke my neck. I looked at him as a 4-time world champion that could have took me to where I've always wanted to be. World champion. The darkness. And energy to fight back. There you are. Holding my belt. It's a plastic bag at your feet. And the reason why I take it for you to help me because
Hey, babe, I was not a cousin just came to this world. I didn't know I had a kid. The generation lives on. It will be Wyatt. The rest of the business.
Our mission is to protect people. Nature is part of the job.
Pocahontas lives on.
You ready? Something is off here. This is a stupid plan. That is different. You afraid? Okay.
That's right, Mom and Dad. My new boyfriend rides a motorcycle.
Oh, it's just a cruiser from winding on the weekends. Protected by America's #1 love language.
How responsible.
Very sensible.
And he has a tattoo.
Temporary for high knees. She insisted.
Oh, that's cute. Well, guess what, Mom? I chopped my hair off.
Well, I stand corrected. It's lovely.
No, it's not.
You're in right now. It's my ultimate goal.
Barrett hasn't taken a lot like that in years. Before getting his new teeth, affordable dentures and implants, he could only march with envy as his friends would march those salty old triangles. Now, that crispy bite he's been dreaming about, it's back. Clutch your way, Barrett. You deserve it. Affordable dentures and implants. That's what we do.
This is the story. story of the one who knows half-baked preparation can bring a workday to a standstill. That's why she relies on Granger for professional-grade products and next-day delivery. Call, click, or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done. From those first moments of connection or bringing your team together to giving back where it matters most, Fort Imprint provides expert support, quality products, and on-time delivery for every moment your brand matters. Visit fortimprint.com. Fort Imprint, for certain.
Save up to 76% on select styles of beautiful new carpet or floor. Plus, we'll beat any competitor's offer. Guaranteed. Visit mrtoday.com or call.
Popeyes has a brand new deal on favorite chicken. 4 juicy chicken tenders marinated in Popeyes' own Louisiana spices and add breaded to a shattered punch with a buttery biscuit, regular side, and a drink for just $9.99.
Keep it quick this time. First limitless hands detect. Welcome to Nice Pants.
Nice breath. Nice pants.
Hey, nice pants. Everybody likes the pants.
Everybody.
MLB on TBS, Tuesday stage, when the brightest stars will shine. MLB on TBS, Mariners, Yankees, Tuesday's biggest stage. Casino thought match at all in London. It's this first from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing to 118 pounds. The Psycho Killer, Tommaso Ciampa. Heading into this match, you have to wonder what is the mind state of this man 10 days removed from the Maker and redemption? And let's pitch it inside the stage for Nick McKenna's insight.
Tonight is all about Grand Slam Mexico, the pinnacle where everyone's looking 25 days away. All in London regarding that Casino Gauntlet match. Ciampa told me all eyes are on Ospreay and Omega, but I have
What's up, one viewer?
everybody. Whoever leaves Wembley Stadium as a world champion and a short-lived celebration. Trust me.
Looking resplendent and certainly giving us all the details. Ciampa flying in one
What's up?
stage where it's world champion. Next,
Not much, just chilling, watching AEW and
reception. Commander, a man who, when he began his professional wrestling career, never thought it would be possible that he would be competing in Arena Mexico. He came up outside of the CMLL system, and it was not, at the time, very welcoming to people that came up outside the system, Tony, but through a lot of hard work, perseverance, Commander made a name for himself in Mexico, made himself undeniable, not only to CMLL, but to AEW as well. And you know what? It's because of the perseverance, because of the ability to bring of what this young man can do, that he has been able to persevere, been able to survive, and make a name for himself. And look at the reception that he's getting here in Mexico City. Get in butterflies right now, guys. No question about it. Well, it's exciting. 696 stars in order to celebrate. Tommaso Ciampa does not look to impress.
El Grande. Sometimes I'm the what's his fucking name? The one you just date shot up for.
National championship for having the number one entrant in the men's concealed gauntlet match and all in one. The winner of that match will also the Aew Championship award. Now let's check in with our Spanish announced to go guys. Se viene con todo esta noche, casi ni siquiera podemos escucharnos a nosotros mismos. Está llegando la elección. Like for that, Ariel, Alvaro, and of course the voice, Pablo Cabrera. This man, Andrade Alilo, has to be looked at as the favorite in this match and the favorite to clinch that number one spot, Nigel. Of course, the concealed gauntlet match is a match that can end at any time. Not all the participants need to have entered, so those early slot partners. Certainly, whoever leaves Arena Mexico, that number one spot in their back pocket, have a huge advantage. Tony, we saw Andrade Alilo kiss that dynamite diamond ring. But the last time we saw it, well, it was on MJF's hands. Will Ospreay disarmed it, and somehow it came to Andrade Alilo from Will Ospreay. And Andrade has been taunting MJF about that ever since. Right. They love Andrade, and understandably so. Oh, yeah. Is he got the coolest guy on the list? It's huge, definitely. Andrade Alilo has been a large part in the early stages of his career. Getting under the mask against Lil Solo. He's competed in this arena more than 500 times in his career and experienced the highest of highs. Like he has defeated longtime rival Warlord Jr. to win the CMLL World Historic and Welterweight Championship and the blows of blows. He wagered his mask against Atlantis and lost. He lost, but everybody else won. Whoa, it's absolutely Andrade Alilo. Should not be wearing a mask. Somebody on the other hand, she's got one all the time. Well, you know what? You're not the only one to say that. When I agree, Andrade should not wear a mask. And watch out. It's not the Ciampa. Good move on. Well, take a second to take out Commander when Andrade pulled him down. Commander, though, perched on the top rope of the tightrope block. It's moves like that have endeared him to fans around the world, and especially here in Mexico. Take a look at the depth of it. The high-flying Commander. Just 24 hours ago, he was competing here with the CMLL event, and now with an opportunity to earn the number one spot in the men's casino gauntlet match hall in London, just 25 days away. And I think based on experience, he has to be the underdog in this match, but trying to get Antonio over the top. I mentioned that's the welterweight championship that Andrade won. He's definitely felt the weight class. I can feel weight classes when he's kept on his feet. He has a world class honey. Take a moment here at the ringside and fans. It's swinging the match for the number one spot. You can see him going on continue.
Exactly.
You know,
But none of this is in the Constitution.
neither is your mama. She told you, right? David Davis.
Yeah?
I do that again. And don't try any of that Billy Jeans. I keep it wrapped and strapped.
President Chris, you're the slots. Sundays at 11:30 on Adult Swim. Next day on HBO Max. It's Clay, boss.
Hey, Jennifer. Can you explain this clean ingredient stuff? It works without the aluminum.
The trouble is to dig out.
School is where germs pop up. And now with your help, so does Lysol. Because this year, when you buy Lysol wipes, we donate Lysol wipes to schools in need, helping protect up to 60 million kids.
It has coffee. Last 30 seconds.
Oh, buddy. Make it feel better about this problem.
It's fine. I got it. Why aren't you first?
I have some tips on how to introduce them. You guys ready to meet your little brother?
I got this.
Yeah. For food, meds, and expert care for life and pets, there's Judy.
So, my mom says get arrested for texting the word man. I guess it's fine.
Hey, Matt. You have any laps around? Maybe you haven't asked around yet. Erie Metal Roof is built to outlast just about anything life can throw at it. Like a lifetime of hailstones playing hardball. Or scorching silver temps. Plus, they'll outlast your mortgage with a 50-year transferable warranty. Get a free consultation with Erie Home. Call or click today.
Fast food should make your day better. But too often it's rushed and wrong. That stops right now.
Hi, I'm Tom, president of Burger King.
We elevated the Whopper, now our service.
Have a great day.
Redefining everything that's roll around you. Our Your Way champions are here to help. If your Whopper isn't made your way, we'll remake it and your next one's free. It's the Whopper guarantee. Put us to the test, because there's a new kid, and it's you.
Oh, when you don't use bounds, dryer heat can be a monster. I turn clothes into a magnet for lint, dust, and hair. Bounds. Oh, it fights dryer heat static and makes your laundry fresh again. Push it on your red post.
I'm Liberty, and I'm here to tell you the big difference for
What you into it? With extra.
Welcome back to AEW's Grand Slam Mexico. We are in the midst of a three-way match to determine the #1 entrant in the men's casino gauntlet match coming up at All in London, just 25 days away. And just before we came back from break, we saw some six-lady action. Tommaso Ciampa, a massive knee strike, anti-air command, and it was high risk, no reward. And then show Tommaso Ciampa. For a moment, Ciampa, a massive snap back, perhaps in the driver's seat. Tommaso Ciampa has proved it time and time again. He is truly one of the toughest men ever to step in an AEW ring. Andrade, Ciampa take one another down. Ciampa rolls to the outside, trying to his feet. Boys, come on, oh, wait a second. I just saw him leave that ringside Coliseum. Big, a couple of fellas too. Somebody put up convulsion right now. Somebody get out front. Andrade, I mentioned lost his mask, and there's really some lost his pants as well. Something loses his trunks as well. Andrade front commander, charging in. It's over. 2. And now. Andrade looking to complete the 3, but he goes to the zone. Legend of Eddie Guerrero, alive and well, as now Andrade to the top. A leg swept out by Tommaso Ciampa. Very quickly, looking to carve a field in half. And man. Man attempted to charge back, right back into the fray, but Ciampa was ready for him. How brave. Tommaso Ciampa's wearing American flag. Wait a second. Okay, unforced error on Ciampa, Tony. Yeah, it's right now. I don't know if he's letting his anger get the best of it, Oh, Project Chamber to the pants. Well, you know what? It's covered the pants.
Commander came in. The 450 Champa spotted him and down. The Project Champa, I'm coming back. Yes, he was. Champa floats over, hooks the near leg, and Commander escapes.
Let's not forget, the winner of the Casino Gauntlet will let the winner challenge for the world title whenever he wants within a 1 week notice. So much is on the line. That's why I'm surprised Tommaso took that route. Back to 2 years ago, last time at Wembley Stadium, Christian Cage had that time opportunity. Took his sweet time to capitalise. Right now, Andrade El Idolo not taking his time. He wants to get this match over as soon as possible.
Andrade, not content with just being the AEW National Champion, he wants the richest prize in our sport. He wants the winner of Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay at Wembley Stadium. He wants to
I
become
could do that. I'm thinking about it. Right. Take this TV, put it up there for you. Right, as your monitor TV. Take the TV at the stand, put it up there with the cable box. That way I control everything up to there. Yeah, TV, we go to bed. And you got the podcast. Is that big guy there? That way no one can't really climb underneath it. And it'll let the whole room be LED lit. I think it'd be a good idea. Because I'm going to take those lights. I'm giving over here. And I'll come up around the door. Because there's lights I got. Just put outside. And other lights I have on there. Hey, I'm going to be switching up something real quick after the podcast. See this little TV right here? Right now? I'm moving that TV after podcast. Switching it with that TV right there for my bedroom TV. And I've been putting Edge in here as well. So my TV, my bedroom is gaming. I'll be back at the podcast after I switch everything around. All right, love you all.
Andrade El Idolo means he will be the first to the ring in Wembley Stadium.
I know, I'm a brat.
And speaking of the ring, Nigel, a diamond ring that used to belong to MJF.
Now for the company, Andrade.
Amanda's a pain in the butt. John's a brat.
Great veteran move.
And both my moms just brats.
Taking a moment to soak in this return to ring.
Muy orgulloso de regresar a casa.
Both of my mom are brats.
Pero quiero más. I want more. I am going to win the golden match.
I know. I'm your brat mom.
Seré el primer hispano en ser campeón mundial de AEW.
That sucks.
Lo haré por todos ustedes. Por los latinos. Y por México.
Mom was so the brat.
championship, not just for himself, not for everyone here, but for all of Mexico. Do you think
Michelle's a brat.
I cannot win? All match.
Michelle is a brat.
I cannot be AEW World Champion. Les tengo una pregunta. I have one question.
My son Grim and daughter Amanda's a brat as well.
How do you know?
What the fuck does MJF want?
Wait a second. MJF. Where did he come from? MJF from the crowd. Attacking Andrade Almeida from behind. Hey, and that's a, I think he took back. Yeah, took back the dynamite time away from Andrade. This is nonsensical. Oh, baloney. First time we've seen MJF since speech break. First time in my life. And a right hand with the dynamite time away. Then he hits back. Wobbles. Andrade Almeida. MJF, of course, the former AEW World Champion. He was at Beach Break last month. He was defeated by Kenny Omega. He just wiped out Andrade. Just wiped him out. And he brought in his belt. Yeah, that Triple B, as he likes to call it.
Son, you can't ground your mom. Your mom can ground you.
Well, Andrade's got the #1 spot in the Casino Golden, but one champion's he's gonna have to rebound him. Someone get that piece of trash from this piece of shit country out of this arena right now. How dare you? I'm an American hero. No, he is not. I'm the best professional wrestler in the world. And make no mistake about it. I am your champion.
You're not no champion. Get your ass beat.
You don't believe me? Okay. Fine, let's talk about it. How about we talk about the fact that at Beach Break, I had that Kenny Omega get to rights. I had the match won. That is, until that talentless tag, Will Ospreay got involved. It is thanks to Will Ospreay that paper champion Kenny Omega gets to waltz around with a toy belt and head into a main event at Wembley. That was mine! It was my main event! Mine! Max is doing a tantrum. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care. You know why? Because I always get what I want. Next week, we're in Vegas and I'm feeling lucky. There is a gauntlet qualifying match for the Casino Gauntlet match at All In for the #2 spot. I'm going to enter that match. I'm going to win that match. I'm going
I will win the contract again and do exactly what I did the last time. Now, escuchar, because this part's real important. The only that should be recognized is the Triple B, and the only champ that should be recognized is me.
You're not a champion. You lost fair and square. Stop crying like a little bitch.
With that fake main event, I don't give a damn if the winner's a Best Bout Machine or an aerial assassin, because I am going to remind the world, whether you like it or not, I am your one true champion.
No, you're not. You lost it. Fair and square in the ring. You're no champion, MJF. Suck it up, Buttercup.
But now let's turn our attention to the AEW Women's World Championship match at All In the Mercedes Moné challenges Will Nightingale. Will Nightingale, your new AEW Women's World Champion.
You guys are all far too hard. I came out here for a
I
business.
actually kind of had an idea. It was big enough for both of us. Stop. I give it to my area right there, right? The table will fit right there, honey.
Yeah, it's really like mine. To be honest.
If this was a day, it would be better. I mean, if you think of it, my cameo is like down to go. Then I'm thinking about putting your gaming area over here with that little monitor on a table, and you have 5 in that corner. Huh? And our TV's going right up there.
Fast food make your day better. But too often it's rushed and wrong. That stops right now. Hi, I'm Tom.
That way you can lay in bed and play a game and watch TV.
Now on service. Redefining every minute.
Yeah, I got that, huh?
All your way champion, here to help. If your Whopper isn't made,
Or we can lay in bed and then have a game night, a movie night, and cut off the one night.
Because there's a new kid, and it's you. I can't let the cheap little writer inventing tater tots. Anyone else is just an imitator. So, asking if I could eat tots, man. Please help yourself, no matter. Go with my mom. Okay, I read the stuff. All right, there's only one original. This is the one who can fix nearly anything and turns to Granger, who has almost everything. Few may see him, but he's the one that keeps it all on track. The industrial grade products you need. Call, click, or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done. Better fat loss, thicker hair, healthy blood pressure, healthier liver. Force Factor delivers the best supplements and the best value. That's why Force Factor bestsellers are flying off the shelves at Walmart. Unleash your potential with Force Factor at Walmart.
The first day back from maternity leave is so weird. We get it. Find a caregiver who does too. When it's not you, it's care.com.
Routine hunt? 10-year steak? Oh, I'm a pescatarian? You're true. Oh, Carly Park. You're expecting the usual sweet embrace when, oh,
reality is. Milestones like this may start at age 9. Discussions with their doctor about HPV vaccination, a type of cancer prevention against certain HPV-related cancers, can start then too. For most, HPV clears on its own, but for others, it can cause certain cancers later in life. Embrace this phase. Help protect.
You have to come curl it now,
Ask your
man.
doctor today about HPV vaccination.
You want me to come on this? Sure, I'll take that. Baby. I'm like this. I would watch some podcasts.
Out to find put the heavens to the underworld. Now rise. Time to the champions are in the arena. And you stand before us. We can bow down. This is a Trials
It's not like that. That would love it.
Megan Payne and Liam Ross have been unassailable as AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions, Nigel, and yet somehow this understanding they have with Mercedes today.
I said I'm from podcast. It didn't say that.
Everybody, go man face. No sitting down, that ceremonial belt for her wins, back-to-back wins, and the Owen Hart Foundation was last week she put that belt you couldn't use it. Nightingale low. Well, it was the first blow of what is going to be. I do believe that Whitley Stadium, a fair battle between two ladies. I think we both, all three of us know each other quite well. Mercedes Moné telling Will Nightingale 1 week ago that Willow, because they seem to be intrinsically tied together as far as Mercedes' AEW career is concerned. Alex Windsor, Alex Windsor, being called out the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions by the that their undefeated record speaks for itself. My Canadian feel like Gator and Windsor have something yet left to prove. Well, they might get a chance to prove it. Yes, you know what? Submission over the champions. That goes the champion as well. Watching Willow walk out. Something 1 week ago in Detroit. An unforgettable moment. Will Nightingale to tears by the response from her win. She was all spoiled by Mercedes Moné. Her jealousy just seemed to see that in her core of her body. Yeah, you can see it. You can literally see it. So I really think that Willow's got, and it's no cliche, work cut out for her. And look at this. Willow wants to start, and she wants Mercedes to start with her. Second doing the right thing. Well, of course, there's failure. All three members of the opposition because it was Willow and Harley Cameron that the inaugural AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions that were defeated by Divine Dominion 3 months ago. Slow. Thank you for this match. It's too far away. Night and time this Saturday. 876 looking to join us in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Visit AWTIX.com. We're talking about your night. And then tonight we return to Las Vegas, Nevada. Megan Payne with that shoulder tackle. And then a front stop. Baltimore, Maryland on Wednesday, August 19th. Excuse me, not before all of London, before we head across the pond. And then Everett Waters Death Report is on when it comes to 2300. Philadelphia tickets for those events and all. AEW Fest available right now at AEWTIX.com.
Say Megan Bain loves to posture, loves. She's very arrogant, and she has a right to this lady right here. Alex Spencer will not back down to her at all.
Since Windsor and Hayter. Goes off there, throwing words. Taken to it. Now Bain goes down. In comes on Nightingale. It's on the senton.
Just a one count. It'll be a long night. And if Nightingale is going to be able to get a good full over the Megasus.
Jawbreaker by Megan Bain. Grabbed a handful of hair on Nightingale. Red Willow making a tag. The Hater. Windsor and now Mercedes Renee kicking her opening and attacking the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champion.
As her jaw is set, is she determined? Tribal outfit on the CEO, stuck in love.
Fits in quite well with the Divine Dominion. That's Mercedes. They're complete her version of the Three Amigos.
Second time tonight, and it speaks to hell. Expected any of your animals? Oh, wait a second.
Tag man and now Hater.
That's Three Amigos lead slide.
Now Alex Spencer. Either team with an advantage. There you go. Switches three and down.
It's got to do. Start slugging it out here. It's got to work. All right, you hold still, whatever it takes to get an advantage.
Blows being exchanged on all sides of the ring. Here, Mercedes Renee. Here, off Alex Spencer paired off as half Megan Bain. And Nightingale. Rich. Lost Bain to the floor. Nightingale, Alex Spencer. And chasing personal free agent. Not Cannibal Sentons. Take down the AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions. Meanwhile, Immigrant Hater injects Mercedes Renee to the floor.
Boy, Mercedes, but the hard tumble that time. All the way through and landed up against the barricade.
Jamie Hater from the top. 3 for 1 for Jamie Hater. As this trio's battle continues on from Rio, Mexico. Don't go anywhere.
Hands off the pain. Started with nothing but no thank you. That is me versus me. Any city, any town, place, all lifestyle, and can't shut it down.
Ready to go?
Every month.
Built for half the chaos. The 2026 Nissan Rogue. #1 in vehicle quality.
Please. Big odors, a big distraction. Try Febreze Air Vents. It fights everyday odors to instantly restore just clean freshness. And that's huge.
He said that I'm the chosen one. I'll set things right. But do people think he's that guy?
That guy was you. We have a chance to fix the world.
What's up there?
I can't stay in this universe! Oh, no, thank you!
What's your plan?
I don't really have one into the action genre.
Chris, I didn't recognize you from your profile pic. Did you get a haircut? You look sharp.
Ride shares. It can be a big trigger for young homeowners turning into their parents.
So have you been doing this long? You seem great at it. Hey, Chris, there's room behind you if you want to pass this turkey.
Okay, let's let him drive and we ride. It's a lot.
Safe travels. Thank you. Good luck to you. Great talking with you.
Chris can't save you from killing your parents, but we can't save you money when you're butt rolling on it with us.
Sure you got another ride? I do. All right, go get him.
Let's really how to turn sexual for the real world.
I've seen she teaches practical skills you need to know for the job. It is preparing you for the skills that you will actually use. And also, I would say, cost-wise, I mean, honestly, huge savings. I've seen she accepts so many transfer credits.
Transferring credits to SNHU save me time and money.
I came in with a lot of practical skills. Overall, you're not prepared to worry.
With Vinted, Megan turns her closet into cash. She easily sells the clothes she doesn't wear anymore. And with no selling or shipping fees, she earns more and spend on her next fancy dinner. Download Vinted today.
Splash! Twisted tea drop. Twisted tea bands on the smell. Refreshing taste. Twisted tea or iced tea. Feel my tea. The finest thing in the Bible. Twisted tea or iced tea. Keep it twisted.
Welcome back to EW's Grand Slam Mexico. We are sold out in the Cathedral of Lucha Libre, Arena, Mexico. I'm Excalibur, joined by not to begin as Tony Schiavone, and we're in the midst of a high-stakes trios match. Will Nightingale, the AEW Women's World Champion, just floored her challenger in London, Mercedes Moné.
And let's be honest, Rulo has been beaten up the entire commercial break we've been away. I mean, she has suffered a lot of offense against her.
There's Nightingale looks in the corner. Turn right with the chance. There comes one. And the other.
Jamie Hayter to the face of Lana Cross. Megan Payne, one half the EW Women's World Tag Team Champion, sent to the floor, rolling to hard. Battering Lana Cross. And the Birds. A better headlocks. Lana Cross turns the mat.
Yeah, I mean, they're stunned. The moment may be right here to the bird. Well, maybe not.
Lana Cross, so tough. It's hard to believe that there's somebody that can overpower Jamie Hayter, but Lana Cross did so, at least for a moment. Drop kick from the middle rope, and in comes Alex Windsor.
It's an illegal competitor right now. Make the tag and then pass. Cover.
Combination Russian leg sweep, but Megan Payne there pushing Hayter into the pile, breaking up the pinning predicament.
And kind of tripped over the referee. I thought the referee was going to be in the way and would not be able to make the save, but no.
It's the Rolling Birds' opportunity to really make a statement against the champions.
See the face of Hayter that time? Oh, she just slided. All four men and women are stepping it up.
Long Birds strategy. Dominion Day 1. EW World Tag Team Championships Monday night. Have said that the Birds are just getting to prove themselves, but Hayter and Windsor making a very good accounting of themselves right now. Hayter and Windsor on the move to my Dominion. Touch on their major fence suplexes.
One minute social, Joe Suplex.
Hayter just decked Payne and Windsor wiped out Lana Cross.
Sheer reflex on the part of the Rolling Birds in. Absorbing those stereo German suplexes to come back.
Yes.
High impact.
You're not kidding.
Now Mercedes Moné tags in, but as does Will Nightingale.
There you go. Oh, in the best here, I think.
There's a blow for Mercedes. Dumped under knee. Rising knee strike. Champion falls. Spine. Plus. Mercedes kicks out.
The champion in control here.
Yeah, she looks a lot better than she did about 4 minutes ago. She got a little respite on the outside.
Look how quickly the CEO turns things back again. I mean, Meteora this time from the middle rope.
Boy, Mercedes can do it all, can't she?
Backslide. Mercedes escapes. Windsor though waiting on a headbutt.
Falls right to the chin, I do believe.
Hayter walked the lariat.
Hayter hits hard. And so it does Megan Payne.
Payne weaved under a knee. Falcon and arrow.
We are seeing 6 talented ladies here, gentlemen. Just throwing
Death Valley driver from the EW Women's World Champion, Will Nightingale.
throwing offense right and left at each other, and every time the other lady comes back.
And now,
Willow turns her attention to the woman that will challenge her in 25 days' time at All in London, Mercedes Renee.
Renee gets up because she's got something in mind instead.
Oh, not back into the ring. Mercedes from the top. Yard, no. Watch my six. Did not avoid that one.
Yikes. Willow may be able to try to cover her right there, but she's going for more.
Willow looking for the powerbomb, but instead Divine Dominion intervene.
A divine intervention, if you will.
Suplexes. AEW Women's World Tag Team Champions.
TV Haters' lower back is bothering her.
Legs Willow swept down. Willow reverses up to their feet. Bay with the power. No. Mercedes escapes. Mercedes looking for Moneymaker, perhaps, but instead, Willow changes the grip, the backslide, the high stack to Mercedes Money taking right back to the closing moments of the year 2025. That was where Mercedes was defeated by Willow Nightingale, and now it's happening again in Mexico City.
What a win for these fan favorites. The Rolling Stones and the AEW World Champion. Willow Nightingale, that's what it gives her momentum. That's what putting them in determination back to Mercedes.
Second, look at the screen. It is official. For what in the blowing doors? You'll be challenging to find a name for the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship.
Willow makes it in the world. He's not trying to show him. The divine dominion of the World Tag Team Champions has been on the losing side in a match. That is certainly staying in their head.
This is the tag team match we've been waiting for in the women's division. You're going to see coming up in All In.
Alex Winter and nobody else has nothing but the limit of undefeated record of divine dominion, and in doing so, their final shot at the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championship just 25 days from now. And all in London, of course, Willow Nightingale will have to contend with a revenge-minded Mercedes Renee at Wembley Stadium.
Well, no, it's going to be 25 days away, and there is so much more to talk about when it comes into a win in Wembley.
That's right. You still have a chance to join us at Wembley Stadium. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen or visit AEWTIX.com. Great seats still available. We would love to have you join us in the Cathedral of Football. From the Cathedral of Lux Libre to the Cathedral of Football, just 25 days away.
Next basketball ball is for the AEW International Championship. Introducing Jack from Montreal, Quebec, weighing on 177 pounds. Spinball. Mike Bird.
10 days ago for the ladder match at Redemption, much of the life for the hometown crowd in Montreal. And he earned the right to challenge for the AEW International Championship. We've all like Bailey. Paid homage to his former AEW World Trio Champion partner, Mystico, with the blue mask here tonight. Speedball has an opportunity to make an unceremonious end to the reign of Kyle Fletcher's international champion.
He thinks Speedball to have to wrestle with his best match ever in AEW. Be able to do that. By Don Cast from Sydney, Australia, weighing 229 pounds. He is the AEW International Champion, the Auto Star, Kyle Fletcher.
So it's interesting you say that because he's been in Flash in the past before. They split the series. So this one really could go either way. But Let's head to ringside our colleague, Renee Paquette, for this update.
Earlier today, I was talking with Kyle Fletcher about this match. Both men tied at one apiece. He brought it back to how he wants to further test himself. He talked about the injury that he sustained earlier this year, but tonight he really wants to test his version of himself against one of his greatest rivals in Speedball, Mike Bailey.
The first meeting came up in the 2025 Continental Classic. It was Speedball Mike Bailey that got the win and the 3 points that night. And earlier this year, during Kyle Fletcher's reign as TNT champion, Speedball Challenger TNT champion, Fletcher victorious that night, of course. Fletcher was forced to making the TNT championship due to the injury that Renee Paquette mentioned. And so that will be a real test for both men, particularly for Fletcher tonight, to see what condition he's in now that he's returned. Is he back at full fitness?
Yeah, both men have their obstacles to face. Mentioned the injury of Kyle Fletcher after relinquishing the TNT title. Did not take him long to win the national title from his former friend Takeshita. But with Speedball Mike Bailey wearing a mask still, he's going to have to try to compete. The visceral power of youth is essential.
Fletcher and Speedball Mike Bailey. Men coming to the ring with the masks, celebrating the history of Mount okay. History and the culture of the children. CMLL, they've been wonderful hosts to us here at Arena Mexico. Equal professional wrestling in the world. This arena is for nearly a century featuring the Children Ray. And we're thankful to be a part of it here tonight as Fletcher plays in the Thunder Box.
And last year, we became the first American pro wrestling organization to hold an event in this. I say the word hallowed grounds. I don't think there's any question about that.
Cover attempted by Fletcher, swooped by Bailey. Bailey attempting to cover. And Fletcher, Speedball. Oh, nice transition to head scissors by Speedball. Wow, look at that.
A second.
Bailey takes the ropes. Fletcher with the stick. Legs, Bailey.
Wow. Quick place here, Hines. I was just about to say this because the elements in Mexico City were reported with Nancy required factors just progresses.
Fletcher, he did last night. CMLL's effect against Oscar and Corrado. Speedball Mike Bailey to be an extension here in Mexico City. In Mexico as well.
In Mexico City, I can tell you, it certainly has an effect. Even just walking upstairs here, I found myself gasping for air.
7,000 plus feet above sea level here in Mexico City. That's Speedball misjudged that. Fletcher wants to make him pay. Fletcher. So Bailey head first into the unforgiving barricade.
Once again, that barricade is so solid. I mean, it doesn't give. We've seen it 3 or 4 times tonight.
And typically, Nigel, the barricades at ringside and events on Monday. It's a 4-minute installation at Arena Mexico.
Speedball telling your child there. We see a very concerned look of a couple of fans at ringside.
Don Callis, thankfully for us, at ringside, not joining us at the announce desk.
Don Callis, he didn't introduce me. I think we knew that before we arrived here.
Kyle Fletcher, though, with the advantage on Speedball.
Press out, Rumble, can we get it?
Bailey, backslide. This is how just ended Mercedes night a few moments ago. Speedball. Says Fletcher on the floor, now trying to hold from the challenger.
Works Speedball as well. It's great, but the fans love it. It's not happening at all here now.
I'm impressed by Speedball Mike Bailey's recovery after being long darted into that barricade.
That's a great point. That's the exact same thing we're seeing here. Now, Speedball Mike Bailey's proceedings was maybe one of the top throws in the job today. As he ascends to the top rope here, Anybody can complain.
Fletcher attempting to disrupt Speedball's balance, with Speedball getting better at that exchange. It's such an edge kick. Lands between the short legs. Speedball Mike Bailey running shooting star press. Finally, his hook cover is made. But Fletcher remains international champion, at least for the moment.
Jack Black Belly inside club number 79 dividends for Bailey, but again, second down. Fletcher had Bailey up for the Lord, but Bailey did not quite a second attempt.
High rising kick.
Well, then sure, man.
On Fletcher's flush. Fletcher so just trying to clear the cobwebs. Waits on for a three-ball Turner. Speedball Mike Bailey. The chance here, Tony.
So right,
Yeah, he sure did. And right now, there's nowhere Speedball can look at deep.
Avalanche mention up in the driver. 1, 2, no! Bailey.
see how, despite the vicious kick to the jaw, Fletcher hooked the leg to make sure Bailey kicked out.
Speedball Mike Bailey rules the outside to compose himself as this AEW International Championship battle continues.
They're getting paid $5 to beta test Domino's new app. And so is she. And them. Literally all of you now get paid just for ordering pizza. Get $5 to use on next week's order when you beta test the new app from Tom.
Tailgating without nature's own brioche buns. That's a no.
Simple ingredients. That's a W. Non-GMO verified. Another W.
Now we're stacking tubs. Nature's own. Educate yourself.
1 second, Grandma. This guy's gonna buy my car. Okay, you need Carvana. Entering plate number. No accidents, right? No. Generating offer. Carvana can pick it up tomorrow. That's an amazing offer. Sell your car the easy way with Carvana.
Take advantage of an expert managed portfolio. Robinhood strategies. With advanced insights, our advisors sell spot opportunities aligned to your goals. Your ambition just met its match.
He said that I'm the chosen one. I'll set things right. Can you believe that guy?
That guy was you. We have a chance to fix the world.
What's up there?
I can't stay in this universe. Oh, no, thank you.
What's your plan?
I don't really have one new to the action genre.
You can't have too much of a good thing. That's why USAA has continued to grow for 100 years to provide the military community
No,
exceptional insurance and banking options.
must have been
USAA,
relaxing.
taking care of our own.
No, he's sleeping.
I'm not sleeping. I'm not sleeping. I see. I'm getting my energy.
Wherever your team works or plays, you need food you can count on. That's why
Oh, okay.
business. Over
Ah,
125,000 restaurants nationwide.
that woke up the whole plan.
Reliability, order
It's all of that spot.
more. With order updates every step of the way and real-time support whenever you need it. So, no matter where your team works, the food always works. Easy Cater, the
Oh,
workplace
sleep.
food platform. At your next big event, everything needs to feel just right. From the presentation to the products, 4Imprint provides outstanding branded gear, guaranteed to show up sharp and right on time. Visit 4imprint.com. 4Imprint for certain.
You gotta say that's what I sleep on.
Who knows me, right?
That's I don't want to do it.
Having a partner like Creature whose professional grade products, next day delivery, and rise to every challenge. Call, click, or just stop by.
Minor?
Get it done.
No,
Hermione.
it's a game jam.
The finance body.
That's good. Good.
In Mexico City, Speedball Mike Bailey attempting to challenge Kyle Fletcher for the title. But Fletcher, the decided upper hand over the challenger.
No, sir. Not even giving chase on the outside. Don Callis walking around, cheering, really trying to hold himself up for all it's worth.
Fletcher, 14 AEW International Champion in the history of the title, defeated Takeshita Last month, right, but Speedball Mike Bailey just took a massive risk and it paid off.
Speedball once did hits the barricade on the rebound that time. The young lady trying to help him up there.
Defense International Championship and round to becoming, as he said, the greatest international champion of all time. You have to remember his former lead second. Speedball though. Fletcher first since the have an absolute attempted. Speedball was ready for it. Evades, ducked underneath, now comes off the Harris. Speedball brings down Fletcher.
Speedball second win here, no doubt.
Speedball, fire for DDT instead. Detroit 14 minutes. Into a pinning red tickle and just barely.
Oh, God, I thought it was it.
Just barely Fletcher kicks out.
And fans here ringside thinking so as well.
It's very far in. Speedball is moving fast. Half and half suplex. Speedball tripping down hard. And looking for the brainbuster. Fletcher, the brainbuster. Speedball fired down with the knee strike to the top of the head. Finally, it's the face of Kyle Fletcher. Some blood from his nose after that strong kick delivered by Speedball moments ago. The mouth wide open. It's one way to see. It's rare for Mexico City. It's worried. Both competitors of that fight some oxygen.
Plus the fact that they got his nose smashed in, that kind of matters in the area as well.
Champion breathing hard.
Those are simple steps out as we know now.
Double steps forward to the head and feet. Speedball line anyway, second Bailey. Lee Bailey. Brings down Kyle Fletcher on the rear. Whatsoever. As we mentioned, those barricades, these are permanent installations here in Mexico. Completely unforgiving, yet Speedball still willing to take up risk in pursuit of the International Championship.
I think Speedball may have got the worst thing. I think maybe the midsection hit one of the stairs, one of the steps.
That's not thunder you're hearing. That is the stomping of this sold-out crowd. The feet coming down in Arena Mexico. It's wrestling, says the crowd here in Mexico. Know a thing or two. That's on Speedball to the top now. Fletcher avoids. Counter by Speedball. Cover. Champion. No.
Everything that Kyle Fletcher had to get out of there. Everything, and Don Callis knows it.
Bailey trying to make good on his foul. To hurt the Don Callis foul in the way he feels. They own him.
Don Callis trying to run John. Kyle Fletcher trying to get the champion back up to his feet, but it's mainly the challenger. First to head feet, place kick. Knocks Fletcher back in the corner.
Extension alone that time.
Second kick. Bang. It's in the driver.
It's an incredible match. I thought for sure the hand was down to the three. Oh, the fans think so. Oh, these two guys are going to get all in the ring, gentlemen.
There's only one man that knew he wouldn't be a three. And thankfully, that was Speedball Mike Bailey. But look at Bailey's eyes.
Yeah.
Throwing around his skull like a couple of bombs.
Something else we haven't brought up, and that is this ring, as you guys know, is a solid, firm ring. It makes those.
I mean, they all are, Tony, but this one.
Yes, I know they do.
This one, as part of this permanent installation here in Arena, Mexico. A little different than the standard AEW ring. But Speedball Mike Bailey pointing the powerbomb instead. Driving Fletcher to the floor. Oh, my God, no, Fletcher to his feet. He takes his grip on Bailey.
That's power, gentlemen.
Bailey's in hard into the unforgiving steel. And now Kyle Fletcher, perhaps, no pun intended, sniffing the blood in the water. And the boot comes. And the running monster, center of the ring. 1, 2. What guts? What determination? We don't see it from Speedball. Unbelievable. And the crowd at Arena Mexico now rocks. And Kyle Fletcher, you can see Nigel heaving for breath. Desperately trying to push down the box.
Right now, Kyle Fletcher, we've seen him in this match like at his best. But we've also seen Speedball defeat Kyle Fletcher with Kyle without his best. Can he do it now?
Big Mexico coming on.
That is the most synonymous with Kyle Fletcher. Perhaps one of the better match wrestler in the world today. Oh!
Turnbuckle brainbuster, Speedball. Out of it. Kick. Kyle Fletcher on his shoulder. A stinging blow is now a Speedball. Here it goes. Now Speedball. Based on his history, it's Fletcher. Now it's going to take more than that to put down the EW International Champion Speedball Mike Bailey to the top.
Here comes the champion.
We might need a VAR for that.
Fletcher 2.999 ad infinitum. Somehow, someway.
Just watch this. Impact thing will deep into the ring. Watch the shots. That's right, it was the left shoulder.
Oh, Bailey, undaunted, as Fletcher up again, a narrow escape for the champion once again. The kick intercepted. Fletcher sends Bailey face first into the turnbuckle pad. And now Fletcher, oh my God, a defiant scream, a kick to the face, and Fletcher.
Scott, the turnbuckle here, will he won the title?
Brainbuster.
What has been an incredible night of wrestling. This is one of the most incredible matches. Nothing.
A phenomenal effort by both men, by Kyle Fletcher, remains for AEW International Champion. 3 successful defenses for the Pro Star, and no signs of slowing down.
Not lost a match here. 20, 26. You see the blood from the back still. Killed the match. Coming in by Bailey Martin.
Fletcher takes the rubber match in the fair and Speedball Mike Bailey to continue his reign as international champion, but will not be allowed to continue the celebration.
Tom Chipper's family member is up in action next. Waiting on Fletcher's parade. Pun intended.
Yes, he's a trainer of nuts for the ball. Which great. For ice in Japan. Wait, he's making the punch around 30 and 60 pounds.
Family member Kazuchika Okada, frequent tag team partner of Kyle Fletcher, former international champion in his own right. The past seems to bristle at the fact that Fletcher is becoming the greatest international champion ever.
Gallen. He's going to have to get a mortar and trowel. He's going to need to patch up these cracks in the Docal family quickly.
Yeah, Promocotta is not getting along right now.
It's impossible. It's stable. With the depth of talent that Tom Callis has, everybody's going to get along.
And it goes ball to it. You're right.
And science, it's the future of the ring. One of the greatest technicians the country of Mexico has ever produced. And knowing how revered submission wrestling that economics is here at Saglon.
The champion's home. Speaking of champions, from Atlantis, weights at 180 pounds, speed is the intent. And Team 7. Shit!
Like Carter has conflict with nature. Kevin Knight, equally so.
You know, I think Kevin Knight, I know Chen knows face, but I really think that the speed of him becoming a beloved wrestler today, one of the more hated ones in AEW, is incredibly, it all turned for him. He's really something like
Everybody with Don Callis.
you read what you saw, Tony. Yeah, and then you, of course, attack Darby Allin. You say what you said on many promos. I mean,
And remember, it was Kevin Knight, Nigel, that claimed the TNT championship after.
stand up, everybody. From Mexico City, weighing 83 kilos, it's a real attack. And CMLL World Trios and CMLL World Heavyweight Champion. Steve Holmes.
Just take a moment to realize we've got the coolest job in the world. The easiest job on Mystico comes out. A true icon, an icon the likes of which perhaps we'll never see again in Lucha Libre, perhaps like him to the brave El Santo. His application society in Mexico. Appreciating the Saturday capacity crowd here in Mexico. And push things back at BTS concept of
Jericho, popping in the Wayback Machine. Since the early days of his career, spent time, significant time in his career here in Mexico, getting on his line hardcore all day long.
True legends and icons, and they're about to be joined by someone just as iconic. From the mold when they made this one.
From Seattle, Washington, 175 pounds.
Don't you think? I mean, this is a silly comment, but when you walk out and you see the crowd and you hear the crowd response, it must just jolt you like never before as an athlete.
Talking about TNT champion, reigning world champion. His first time setting foot, competing in the Cathedral of Delivery Arena, Mexico.
I mean, you look around and he has the full throat support
Of his sold out crowd. Over the ropes, and he just took out Darby Allin as he was skating to the ring.
I was like, oh, it really was.
Self-destroying once broke out for Darby Allin should have listened to the TNT champion.
And now the bell has rung. This match has officially started, but it's already breaking down between these six men. Oh, Darby!
Holy smokes! Strongly.
Onto the barricade. Cesaro, of course, equally with the Don Callis family. Releasing knee strike on needs to go flush in the face.
Just something offensive. Pro wrestlers in the world today.
You know, with the land, it's good.
Meanwhile, also now, there's Jericho who's took on Perry off. It's the first time Jericho Okada shared a ring since the debut of the Maker the Tokyo Dome years ago. Okada, though, turned his back. Three-time world champion and uncle. World champion Chris Jericho.
Jericho wearing a replica of the same gear. Used to wear it. That's Lionheart back in the day.
It's Okada. Straight kick ready for Jericho.
Chance to talk to Jericho earlier. Up the nostalgia back here in Arena Mexico. I asked him how it changed. He said it's pretty much the same, just smells a little bit better nowadays.
Stop it.
That's what he said.
Kevin Knight tags himself in Jericho.
Mad at me doing my job.
Well, he didn't.
He's competed in these hallowed halls dozens of times. He needs to go. He's competed here in Mexico, mind-boggling. More than 1,000 times just recently, breaking that high water mark.
They are champions. They're after to see him here today. Everybody else here in AEW.
Here they're ready for Kevin Knight as the TNT champion. Shoulders.
See, Cesaro, he's got to make it involved. Cesaro, of course, involved. The Continental Cup. So Don Gallows fan, remember Brian Cage, Machine. Look at this. So, the family side, Darby Allin. One another Darby. From the night takes down Cicero. Cicero springs to his feet. Commits, misses. Darby takes down the man signs of Luigi Right. That's the thing about Darby Allin. Something sexy. He's known for his dead dental ability. Kevin Knight intercepts for the top of the instead. O'Connor counters. This trio class continues.
I have a wig for every single person in the office. Fact. There's. So what are you doing? Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Michael! Michael!
Paying less for less, and a good deal. But when you pay less and you get more, that's straight up wireless. Straight talks for the same prices they started in 2009. Straightforward, always.
And now, plans starting at just $25 a month.
We're doing our best to make sure every Whopper is your best Whopper, but we know mistakes happen, and we're here to make it right. Your Whopper isn't made your way. We'll remake your Whopper on the spot, and your next one's free. That's the Whopper guarantee. Because there's a new kid, and it's you.
So, I'll see you at the game, or maybe we can go together.
Hello, Doctor. Come in.
Oh, why do you have to make me do the cupcake man? She's a busy lady, Zach.
That's why Progressive protects the commercial personal vehicles, so she's got one less thing to worry about.
Wait a minute. Zach, is this the girl you've been journaling about?
Hey, should we play that song we wrote about her?
Go ahead. Butterflies in my tongue.
Listen, Lucy turns her closet into cash. She easily sells the clothes she doesn't wear anymore. And with no selling or shipping fees, she earns more to spend on her next surf trip.
Ready to catch a wave?
Download Vinted today.
Oh, buddy. We make it better about this move.
It's fine. I got it.
Why aren't you friends with her yet?
I have some tips on how to introduce them. You guys ready to meet your little brother?
We got this.
Yeah. For limited meds and expert care. For life with pets, there's Chewy.
There's this machine that can undo the apocalypse.
Fix it?
Me? Fix it? No, I come from a long line of people who call the guys. I would proceed now, my boy, Mina. You want to be in charge? No, you.
You're singing the universe.
We should keep running for our lives. Yeah, smile for the camera.
Are you getting my real cheese side?
Every side is a reach side. Okay, cue the hand. Yes.
No artificial colors or flavors. Reach for it. Zach, that smile's fat. Goldfish.
Everyone Plus member knows re-delivery means an unexpected guest of any size. We're not a problem. All looks like you can eat.
This is why I'm a Walmart Plus member. Groceries delivered for you today.
I see you, Dolores.
Welcome back to Mexico City, AEW's Grand Slam Mexico, part of this 2.5-hour broadcast. Live here on TBS and HBO Max, the Trios Battle. Going out with the Don Callis family, Kevin Knight, Cicero, and Kazuchika Okada taking on the unlikely trio of Corazon de Leon, Chris Jericho, Mystico, and Darby Allin. Let's expect it. Here it comes. Right now, it's falling tails winner. There's no fans. Mystico, himself. Well, the first body going right to the white arms. Okada and Cicero. Kevin Knight for the trip. Mystico lands on his feet. Takes down the TNT champion. Comes underneath her Cicero. Okada meeting the lines. Mystico on the move. There he goes. He's incredible. That's Mystico. The Escalera. A moment to think about it. Takes down the TNT champion. Okada immediately trying to seize on Mystico, but switch to reverse and both men. It's a cheap Jericho there. Waiting for Okada and connects.
Think about the mega stars internationally that we have in the ring here. It's unbelievable.
It's
All in there together. Oh, look at Darby.
just a choice there. It's getting ready to get some playback. It's Kevin Knight.
Yeah, this is personal for Darby Allin. Understandably so.
Better that shape of Darby slips over her knee. Darby down low. Some deep water here. Jericho. The lines over. Definitely hanging on to the bottom rope. That's a setup. Bailing out his Dark Allin family on Okada. He's being cut up. It's all we got now. That's a setup to the ropes. Needs to go. Up low. Front body. That's a setup. Too strong.
You're right.
Needs to go. Up. Needs to go.
Too much.
Well, that very exciting tonight in Arena Mexico. What's on the There's Jericho. Tom Darby Allin. Outside of the ring. Jericho takes it up as the call. Darby Allin.
One more match. Here it goes.
Needs to go over the post. And connects with his on the floor.
What an unbelievable match, and it's still going on.
Back in the ring, Darby Allin has the Jim Kevin knocked down. Out of position for this.
Jensen.
Oh, drop. Interrupted by the TNT champion. But to be for all his bravado, Darby hammered down the corner. His legs are standing on the top rope. We've seen how devastating this coast-to-coast dropkick from Kevin Knight can be.
That's what he's going to do. You are right. Here it comes. Darby cannot get out of the way.
Kevin Knight to the top. Darby still inverted in the corner. Jericho caught now with that Judas effect. O'Connor over the dropkick. Jericho. Looking for the walls. Looking for the lines. They're looking for something. He finds it. And now Beastie goes. Oh, Beastie goes. This is everybody shouting there. The Dolphin. Kevin Knight is letting go. A measure of revenge for Darby Allin. Something tells me he's 6 years just that. Surprise me. Victory of Pinfall on the Championship champion. Decision makers in AEW. On him. Another TNT title opportunity. Relatively soon. Things are really heating up here in Arena Mexico.
Sensational win. All smiles for Jericho. Darby Allin, as always. We see him upcoming for the mouth. It's serious. And gigantic win for Darby Allin. And what a match with legends everywhere. And I tell you, Kevin Knight loves this one. What a hell of a evening it is.
My God. Great victory for Beastie. Calls them down to Darby Allin fans right now. Let's take you back to the beginning of July, the first ever Survival of Fitness match in AEW for the At Vegas TBS Championship. It was Persephone that cracked Statlander with the TBS Championship title, opening the door for Hikaru Shida to claim the championship. But then last Wednesday night at Dynamite, Hikaru Shida, she challenged my world for the TBS. Persephone challenged my world for the TBS Championship. Hikaru Shida was the candlestick. Statlander, he turned to the side of Persephone and allowed my world to make the first successful defense of her TBS Championship reign. A lot of animosity between Statlander and Persephone going into this
battle.
This next back at second over the football. A quick break from the long line of the field. Chris Stadlander.
Chris Stadlander struggling to bring here in the ring of Mexico. And fans, you are watching All In Wrestling on TBS, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Round out your protection with life, home, and pet health insurance. Visit Progressive.com for more.
How about this night, gentlemen? This unforgettable night.
A month ago, we still have a month ago, 3.5 hour broadcast.
Texas, CCC,
Within a heartbeat, half a heartbeat, on winning the TBS championship. That is when the finish was for Stadlander that eliminated Persephone from that match. It's something that Persephone has been seething about well over a month. See, like international champion, Thunder Rose cheering on her friend Stadlander. This one-on-one clash with Persephone.
Former world champion, well, knowing that she's here cheering on Thunder Rosa. Persephone is in a 154-day reign here. So the fans know her very well. This should be a great matchup.
Wants to see her women's title not on the line in this matchup. I'm now Mike Bankman. Somebody run the field. Big Stacks out at the table to secure a full submission over the champion. Not beat up before she gets into a
What, baby? What are you doing, babe? Babe. Don't touch anything. Don't fuck with anything. Don't fuck with that, please. Have it set up a certain way. Huh? You need what, you need a charger? You need a charger? Yes. Okay, I can fix that. Don't unplug like any wires over there. Because you do that, this is gonna shut down. You got your phone on charge a little bit. I got to. Get my soda. That was right there. That's you just drank it all.
Mexico City, Mexico City, Mexico City, punishing schedule for something. Both have an edge to run in this match. Big risk. Big forward on the outside, taking down for something on the floor.
Champion, like we talked about, in the midst of a big reign. Let's not forget she defeated Mercedes Monet to win that belt. So, such a fun belt.
The drop kick. Stadlander to the floor.
All that force on the base of the spine. My God.
Stephanie building up momentum. A full head of steel. Next. Stadlander on the outside. That's the national champion. Here in Mexico.
Tell me how to watch this. Janet Thunder Rosa going here.
Persephone trying to get up to a vertical position. Fans, this match continues on Grand Slam Mexico. We're going to step away from the action for 1 minute and 59 seconds. You heard that right. Don't go anywhere.
We're doing our best to make sure every Whopper is your best Whopper, but we know mistakes happen, and we're here to make it right. Whopper isn't made your way. We'll remake your Whopper on the spot. Next one's free. That's the Whopper guarantee. Because there's a new kid, and it's you. And smile for the camera.
You're getting my real cheese side.
Every side is your side. Okay, cue the hand. Yes!
No artificial colors or flavors. Reach for the saffron smiles by Goldfish.
You people. We take the world from magic.
You is up for adventure.
What is happening?
Boys, we're not dead.
A win's a win.
Unlike Red.
God, I'm good. The White Prairies. All Sundays and Mondays at 9 on TNT. You have no idea how hard Marvin is wanting to sing like this. Before getting his UTA for affordable dentures and implants, Marv would let himself dream about getting back on stage. But now, he's back under the bright lights, right where he belongs. Sing your heart out, Marvin. You've earned it. Affordable dentures and implants. That's what we do.
This is the story of the one. Those half-baked preparations can bring the workday to a standstill. That's why she relies on Granger for professional-grade products and next-day delivery. Call, click, or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
When expectations are high, there's no room for uncertainty. To maximize impact, your logo needs to look great on the right year and arrive on time. And that starts with 4Imprint. Visit 4Imprint.com.
Or Imprint for certain.
Welcome back to EW's Grand Slam Mexico Live in the Cathedral of the Chile Arena, Mexico. Tony Schiavone, not going to get myself, Excalibur on the call for this 2.5-hour broadcast. Persephone and Chris Statlander. She's power, but now Persephone takes to the skies and unforced error, perhaps.
Felt like she's taking enough energy from Statlander. Oh, baby Stat Daddy. Ready to really.
Whoa! That was raw power, what that was. And of course, leverage as well.
Statlander. Hurts herself onward. Striking the corner. And giving inside the head. Statlander regains the advantage, and now. Side cradle drives down Persephone on 2. No.
Persephone is able to raise that left shoulder up and push Statlander out of the way.
Doing so. See that with a second grabbing at the left shoulder. Very quick. Invidious landing for the champion, Statlander. Looking to do it again, perhaps.
Statlander looking for the West Side fever. Persephone has no intention of finding out. Persephone turn the tables on Statlander. Wait a second. Statlander, nice counter. Hooks the arms up for Persephone. Turns the corner, has her in the seatbelt. No. Didn't hook the leg, and that allowed Persephone to escape.
That's a good call because I thought that was done. Oh!
Persephone put everything she had left into that one, Nigel.
And left the former Aew with his champion flat on the mat. But Persephone is absorbed the running punishment as well, so unable to follow up quick enough to get a painful attempt.
Persephone going in and striking the face. Statlander. Statlander, quick combination, lefts and rights. Persephone tucks it around, thrust kick. Statlander up to the ropes. Drops all by Statlander. Defensive move. Statlander splash across the shoulders. Statlander with the sense of urgency here. She ascends to the top.
Statlander, not normally known for her agility. She's 450 splashes in the floor. Oh, God. She is hard to flip.
can't realize that her softening was moving out of the way. Statlander tried to adjust in midair, but couldn't. And for softening, no chance. Well, Statlander able to kick out.
Wow, that was frightening to watch that. Statlander tried to attack, missed flight. In doing so, her left foot slipped on the top rope. But thankfully, for everybody, it's like Statlander landing on. Wait a second, look at this.
Rosa and Persephone. Be careful here.
See another world champion that makes the national champion.
Persephone just battered Thunder Rosa. That Mexican National Championship title belt.
Brian found the official with the cross. This match was
Brandon Martinez down on the floor. Chris Statlander. Almost back suplex. And Statlander perhaps the opportunity to put this match away, but Brandon Martinez, the referee, still on the floor.
Yeah, he is face down. She can put it away, but there's nobody to count. I can tell you that.
Statlander's going to realize she saw the referee go down as well.
A big Persephone counters. Statlander counters. What's this? Hikaru Shida. The former TBS champion, Hikaru Shida.
But she got the Mexican national belt.
And Shida and Persephone once again working in tandem. Another frog splash. 2, 3.
Still no official. Here he comes.
Brandon Martinez finally to his feet. 1, 2, 3. Persephone at the start of the finish match. And a huge favor to Hikaru Shida. Shida attested to making her favorite last week when Persephone challenged Maya World. But made good on it tonight. Taking it for Statlander with the Mexican Championship.
So, Stephanie continues to win enemies. Not just in AEW, it's as well. It's like when it has even come back to bite her.
It's not a tattoo. She's that CMLL Women's Championship. She wants nothing wrong with the Mexican National Championship as well.
Yeah, a message right to the champs, no doubt.
Out with the damage already done by Hikaru Shida. And
There's your TBS champ, Maya World.
victorious.
As you say, this Maya Arena.
Good point.
Big victory tonight for Persephone on Grand Slam Max Event. Thank you for joining us tonight for this tremendous 2.5-hour broadcast. We still have a lot more to come tonight, including our main event, the Mexico City Street Fight between Dynasilla Mark Davis and the man from channel Kenny Omega at Wembley Stadium 25 days from now. Good luck for it. Let's take it back.
The Godhouse gave me a part, and you and I sealed the ring next week in Grand Slam, Mexico.
Osprey, after his victory with Daniel Garcia last week, a collection attack by Dynasilla Mark Davis, a devastating pile driver, attempting to take out Osprey before tonight's main event.
Mexico City!
That is our main event tonight, but before we get to that, a massive AEW World Trios Championship bout with the man won the title just 7 days ago, looking to make their second defense of those titles, but they will have formidable opposition in Brody King, Bandito, and Hangman Adam Page.
One way to help Detroit fan. Defeating the conglomeration with the help of a legal twist. But already one successful defense of the Trios Championship to their credit.
What a fierce physical trio here.
It is bold.
Ricochet. So Ricochet, two last night. Trying to apply this on this. It's actually unbalanced there as well. You saw Ricochet's skin spot on the strip. I saw the wrist this morning. He's shaped all of his head on.
Ricochet changing lives around the world according to Nigel Guinness.
First match, 44 days for Hangman of Patience. Lose the world title to MJF at Revolution in March. Doing some giving up any opportunities to get the title again. The trio champ here tonight. Oh, that's that right.
The man attacking the challengers. Brody considered Ricochet before he gets up the ring. He's gone. So he's holding on with Hangman and Page.
Why are you doing that? This is why
So that made it easier.
it's not gonna be easy when I gotta get off to this podcast and go out there and take Y the bot. I told you about that switch.
Oh, it's already on.
Okay. Just for the fuck the match. I keep doing podcast to take my day away.
The keys to success, the keys that have made him great champion. And now Brody King into the fray.
And Brody is fighting off two very powerful, incredibly athletic men. Takes a look.
It's down to the Trio Champions. But now Ricochet charges in and is sent out to the floor. And that big man Brody King
Just trying to make sure. It's a big ovation.
he's the bottom to pin. And the man
It's the first time I've ever seen that, gentlemen. I thought Brody King would be the one to me. Yeah, I know. Look at this. Steady as shit.
fast.
Hangman, where's he gonna need it? Say, one more second. Macarena. Oh, this is ridiculous. For you, man.
Maybe the undoing of the challengers may cost the league and the World Trios Championship.
What were they thinking against the team?
I think Nigel just getting caught up in the moment.
Of course.
Real Mexico.
Of course, it was Bandito that called for it. But now, the man is taking charge.
Decidedly supporting the challengers of Bandito. Which is the rising movement. Come on, ready for a counterattack.
What a phenomenal athlete. Just look at him, top to bottom. Muscles.
Backbreaker on the turnbuckles, fans. They're stepping away from the action for 1 minute and 59 seconds as this trio championship bout continues.
Oh my God.
Impractical Jokers, all new Thursdays at 10 on TBS.
They were to the top of the game, playing for different teams. Now they share one. Let's take some of the best in the world for the biggest prize in women's basketball. The FIBA Women's Basketball World Cup 2026 begins September 4th on True TV.
I graduated from Southern New Hampshire University. One of the things I
What?
love about Southern New Hampshire University is how flexible the schedule was. The financial aspect of it, I ran to my husband with my computer and I said, "Look, we can do this." Now that I have my degree, it allows me to separate myself from the pack. That's setting an example for my kids. You fight to the finish. Get a degree from Southern New Hampshire University.
Chris, your app has you going straight up ahead, but I take a right. Right, cheers. You're going to go straight about 1.5 miles, because otherwise you're going to have to turn.
As a kid, save you crack helping your parents, but we can't save you money when you put but not on us.
Somebody drives. You right. There's this machine that can undo the obstacles.
Fixed it?
Me? Fix it? No, I come from a long line of people who call a guy.
How do you see now, my boys, you want to be in charge? No, you
You're seeking me the universe.
need to keep running for our lives.
Hey, you want to go back?
Longest crowd here in a sold-out arena. Mexico,
It's
the AEW
sleeping.
World Trio Championship on the line. Brody King, Hangman Adam Page, Bandito, trying out a throw in demand 1 week. After Bishop Khan totally eliminated Ricochet, won the title. Oh, Bishop Khan, great counter to Bandito charging in.
One thing about Bandito was kind of fortunate there was a rampway that ain't falling straight to the floor and I'm Bruce. Well, that's pretty bad as well.
Strength from the Cameroonian Prince. Bishop Khan. Take it in, man. Just take it in, Ricochet here.
Bandito just getting battered by the champions. And Flair dragged Bandito over to the man's corner.
It's not real here. Barry's pulled underneath that mask off. It's weak. It's Ricochet's on weak.
Ricochet came flying in. Bandito ready for it with a pair of boots.
Bandito not only a great athlete, has a tremendous sense of timing in the ring. Look at this. He waited on it.
Checkmate!
Hangman Adam Page turn to go to work. Ducks underneath Ricochet.
There you go. Right at the corner.
Takes down Toa, takes down Khan, and now eyes in the back of his head, so totally on it, creeping up. Ricochet. It's a big crossbody. Hangman ready for him. Ballway slam. Hangman up to his feet. Up for days under altitude. It does not matter to Hangman Adam Page. He is ready for the fight.
As he swerves, round on left over there. Meanwhile,
Ricochet, for looking around the Hangman. Caught him, Ricochet counters. Hangman lands on his feet. It's such a great seconds. Toe in there. Just barely in time.
looks like he was rolling to get there barely.
Let's break it down. Try to get back on offense, but they're demands. Mate, their demands.
There you go again. Bandito Brody hard into the barricade. Second time. The unforgiving steel.
He just bounced off of it.
Hangman up to the apron.
He's going for it, man.
Forced to deliver a buckshot, but totally on it. Tries to counter him. That's Bishop Khan. Trying to contain Hangman and Page.
Oh, with a knee strike. Mistake. Hangman looked to his right to the crowd.
Page. Down and the demand. And the champions take flight and take down all the opposition.
Ricochet went over the top and landed on top of Hangman.
Such a the audience here in Arena Mexico. I have to admit, that was impressive.
Ricochet. Up in the corner. Almost straight for Hangman and Page. Bishop Khan. Slash. And then charge.
Burst of speed. Hangman's in trouble, gentlemen.
Strike headbutt. And now Khan. Deposits Hangman. Ricochet. Shooting star climbs to Hangman. Able to kick out.
There's no way to hang man out of Page's corner, except for Ketchup Lito.
Gamelito.
Bless you.
Hangman and Page is not his first rodeo as far as the Trios Championships are concerned. From the former Trios Champion alongside Kevin Dunn, Sweet Ball, Mike Bailey. How long ago that feels now?
Yeah, and it wasn't really, but you're right.
It's the man. Oh, wait. Ricochet. Got caught by Brody King. Hangman and Page trying to fight off. It's Khan and Leona. Looks like they need Bishop Khan. Standing switch. Next one up to the corner. Toa charges in, finds his own partner. And Brody sandwiches them both.
You need a big man. Coming.
Cannonball in the corner. Ricochet though takes down Big Bad Brody King.
What are you talking about Ricochet to get that blow in?
She falls off the chest of Hangman. Quick success. Hangman. This gets Larry and connects.
Ricochet under the jaw. Page now. Gotta get over there and make that tag. Who's he gonna tag though? It's Page, the world champion. And he had 500 days as champion.
Here it is.
Champion.
No. Tag me. He's landed on his feet. I'm not sure maybe he realizes Ricochet's in the legal now. Totally illegal for the champions to just bounce Brody King's head off the steel ring post. And meanwhile, Bandito up to the top. Interrupted there by Bishop Khan.
Well, he told the owner is the legal man.
And he's going to look at it to the right, so they're climbing in the ring finally.
Khan rough landing on the floor, but totally on it there. Sandwiches. Hangman and Page against himself. Against Leona and the corner.
Nobody strikes like that ball reached Brody King.
Ricochet. Khan Brody charging in. Told Leona waiting for him.
Oh boy. They love mentality out of his face. He's with us, this.
No, there's no way possible.
Free throw man. That's going to be every bit of 600 pounds.
You believe it, Told Leona.
It's not more. Come on.
1, 2. Oh, Bandito.
no escape.
I know the idea of join the match, but after what we just told him's kind of
The referee breaks Rexford by the speed of the count. The demand.
Bandito's hurting.
They're going to press this 3-1 advantage. Bandito ricochets into the floor. As was Bishop Collision charges in. Oh, hit. Bouncing off the steel ring post.
Great defensive move, just slowing down.
Devastating Larry by Brody King. He's not done, Brody. On the top base, we'll see Brody King.
Back inside. Just a real one-on-one check. Have his strengths. These guys have put her in the right position.
21.
21 clip is what it is.
Oh, man. Get to the side. Oh, Bandito. With a deadlift. Totally attacking the crib of Bandito. Wait a second. Hangman. What a week it was from the main, but what a night.
Minute, that little midget guy.
World
Where the fuck you coming at?
I don't know.
Let's take a look at the move of the night presented by DC Studios Lanterns, premiering August 16th on HBO Max.
Two hits better than one. Adam Page plays going in before the tag team champions Rodeo. What a night! What a moment! Look at this! Kicks up Leo.
Week long, jumping back in the saddle on fans. We still have our main event to come tonight on Mexico City Street Fight. Will Ospreay, Godzilla Mark Davis. Next, live from Mexico City, Mexico.
And only 159, we got the big match. This place gonna explode.
It's one decision. Start with breakfast, and over time, that makes a huge change. I'm Ryan Tate, founder and CEO of Oat Supernight. Starting out, I just want to build something. This is something that we're making. For me, it's healthy breakfast that tastes good enough to stick to. It's high protein, all natural, free, tons of flavors. Knowing that each breakfast represents someone's morning and represents a good decision that person's making for their health, that's really motivating and that's exciting. At the end of the day, it's just oatmeal, but we're also making a pretty big impact. You just gotta try it out.
You're bringing your team together to connect and refocus. Fort Ingram helps your brand look polished, beautified, and ready for what's next. From personal service, design, expertise, and unmatched quality. Visit FortIngram.com. Fort Ingram, for certain.
This is the one who can fix nearly anything and turns to Grainer, who has almost everything. Few may see him, but he's the one that keeps it all on track. The industrial grade products you need. Call and click to stop by.
From senior to childcare to pets and
That's so good. Don't stop.
Care.com makes it easier than ever to find the care you need. And you don't have to hire just anyone. You can find a background checked caregiver who's the right fit for you. Join them and find care at care.com.
The beauty of hardy fiber cement siding speaks for itself, but the strength also makes a statement. Have the home neighbors want with the #1 brand of siding. James Hardy, what the best are made of.
Mom, around. He's shown a lot of heart. He's shown a lot of game.
Alright guys, till you have AEW is over. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy the stream. Have a good night.